Hey everyone, it's me, SzanyMan, billszany. It is officially the 20th of May, 2021. But considering it's 1:15 in the morning, it feels like it's still the 19th in a way, but it's technically the 20th. I've been planning this show for ages, but I finally decided to do it tonight or this morning. Basically what I'm doing here, if you've seen any of my other shows, it's gonna be the exact same thing, but entirely different. So yesterday technically, but earlier tonight, we recorded our official 10th episode of Top 5 A through Z. Me and my buddies, Jason, whatever / Board Game Soto, Top 5 Tom Whiteside, and Comic Book Pete, and myself, SzanyMan. What we're doing now is we're recording the shows, usually on Wednesday nights, and then the following Wednesday, after Jason produces and edits and whatnot, sends it to me, and that following Wednesday is usually when it will be posted. So basically, generally, every other Wednesday, you will receive a brand new episode of Top 5 A through Z. Now, what that is, if you haven't watched it yet, me and my buddies, we go letter by letter, and we say our top 5 individual, each one of us, favorite movies that start with that letter. Today was J movies. So yeah. And we started in January, and it's May now. So I figured we got through 10 point something episodes already in 5 months. So probably in October, maybe if we keep going the rate we're going, we should be at about 20 episodes in October. If we keep going at the rate we're going. Which is awesome and crazy to me. I've never had a show this exciting and fast-paced, and I guess, well, to some people it would still be slow-paced. Probably to our producer Jason, because he puts shows out pretty quick sometimes. But for me, I've never released anything so quickly like that ever, to where it's a steady thing like every other week. Closest thing would be back in the day we were on public access in Hammond, Indiana here. And yeah, well, we did a show usually about once a week, sometimes more than once a week. But that was a different environment, totally different. Everything. It's not the same as with social media nowadays and stuff. And we barely even had functional telephones with cameras yet, let alone everything else we got nowadays. But anyway, you should check out Top 5 A through Z. There's a Facebook page for it. Facebook.com/top 5 A through Z. Yeah. I believe it's top, T-O-P, the number 5, and then, all this is lowercase, A, and then THRU, and then Z. And yeah, that's our Facebook page. And there you should be able to find the link to our Anchor page, which should lead you all kinds of other places. Spotify, Google, YouTube, stuff like that. We have a WordPress page, Top 5 A through Z, and we also are on the brand new Rabbit Hole Podcast, WordPress. Rabbit Hole Podcast is Jason's production company, his podcast production company. He has another production company called Up Late Productions, but his podcast company he just started up was very shortly called Whatever Studios, and now from now on will be referred to as the Rabbit Hole Production or Rabbit Hole Podcast. And yeah, you could then if you go to that WordPress Rabbit Hole Productions WordPress page, you will find all kinds of stuff. You'll find Jason's other main podcast, Whatever with Jason Soto. He also has a Facebook page, whatever group page you could join. And I feel horrible because I don't know the name by heart yet. But there's a brand spanking new show that just started. Then you'll find that one on there too. I haven't checked it out yet, but it looks and sounds really awesome. So yeah, you should go there, check it all out. But enough about Top 5 A through Z, because you're watching Szany in the Morning right now. And Szany in the Morning, like I said, it's 1:24 a.m. Central Time right now. So it's technically morning. See, most morning shows are between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. they start, 10:30 the latest. The View and Ellen and stuff like that. Oh, Ellen might be a little later, I think. That's more like an afternoon show. Well, you know what I mean. WGN Morning News, Fox Thing in the Morning. That's something that hasn't existed in 20, 30 years, but you guys get the idea. It's Windy City Live. Shows like that, they're nice and cool, fun and dandy and all that. But they're not breaking the rules like I am. No. They're just not. See, Szany in the Morning doesn't have a set schedule. I could come on any day out of nowhere and be live. And I could be on at any point between 11:58 p.m. and 11:58 a.m. Excuse me. I could anytime between 11:58 p.m. and 11:58 a.m. At any point between that time, all of a sudden, Szany in the morning. That's right. And you don't know what you're getting. You never know what you're getting with me, with any of my shows. If you've listened to Top 5 A through Z, or if you've listened to Szany on the Air, or if you've seen SzanyMan Monday, or any of my other 10,000 different shows from YouTube or public access, my podcasts, if you've tuned into any of that, you have a little bit of an idea what you're getting into. But if you haven't, God help you, because you don't know what you're getting into. I could be playing a keyboard out of nowhere, or a guitar, or a trumpet, or I could be reading out of a history book. I'm like the Andy Kaufman of social media, and it's just, you don't know what's gonna happen. For example, all joking aside, I'm about to do something completely random, but it's also serious. But I'm not here to preach to nobody. I am going to say some prayers in hopes that you will pray along or listen, or mute it and come back if you need to, I guess, or however you want to do it. But like I said, I'm not gonna preach. I'm not here. I'm trying to stray away from preaching as much as possible, and I try to stay away from politics as much as possible, and actual news usually, because there's just too much stuff going on in the world, and me arguing with people about it on social media and videos and stuff is not going to help matters. It's better to just laugh and enjoy yourself and have a good time. And I usually do that, provide that through comedy and boring speeches like this one, or through poetry or music, stuff like that. I'm gonna, not real quick, but as quick as possible without rushing it. I'm gonna, since it's so early in the morning, I'm gonna say the prayer in this. This is an excellent book, by the way. I highly recommend it. See, you like that filter? Yeah, cool. Goes with that too. Yeah, Jesus calling. I'm Catholic, but this is just for Christians in general. Any kind of Christian, really, I believe. If you, I respect all religions. But if you are a Christian like myself, you might like this. All right. I'm going to read for May 19th and 1st because it's so early in the morning. Then I'm going to read, it's technically the 20th, I'm going to read the May 20th one after that. May 19th. I want you to know how safe and secure you are in my presence. That is a fact, totally independent of your feelings. You are on your way to heaven. Nothing can prevent you from reaching that destination. There you will see me face to face, and your joy will be off the charts by any earthly standards. Even now, you are never separated from me, though you must see me through eyes of faith. I will walk with you to the end of time and onward into eternity. Although my presence is a guaranteed promise, that does not necessarily change your feelings. When you forget I am with you, you may experience loneliness or fear. It is through awareness of my presence that peace displaces negative feelings. Practice the discipline of walking consciously with me through each day. John 10:28-29, 1 Corinthians 13:12, Psalm 29:11. That was, like I said, this is it's by Sarah Young, and it's called Jesus Calling. It's and it says up here, the devotions for every day of the year. Enjoying peace in His presence. So, it's got different Bible verses, one for each day of the year. And that was the one for Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. Before I go on, I'm going to say something. And anyone that knows me knows that I don't just make up weird, random stuff. So when I went to pick this book up earlier, I haven't looked at it in a while, regrettably. I just haven't. But when I knew I was deciding to make this video, I pulled this book out. There's a little bookmark thing in here. And it was on May 19th. And this was technically yesterday, but it was early in the morning. And it was May 19th. That in and of itself was strange, and I know some people don't believe in stuff like that. I don't think coincidences happen too often. I'm more inclined to believe in things happening for a reason. But if that wasn't enough on its own, then I look and I looked at Facebook and realized that it was my cousin Nikki's birthday. That made it even stranger. We lost him last year to a drunk driver. And yeah, that made it even stranger when I realized that it was his birthday and it was on that date, and I happened to pick it up today yesterday, and there it was on that page. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that was meant to be. So now I'm going to read May 20th. The Jesus Calling. When your sins weigh heavily upon you, come to me. Confess your wrongdoing, which I know all about, before you say a word. Stay in the light of my presence, receiving forgiveness, cleansing, and healing. Remember that I have clothed you in my righteousness, so nothing can separate you from me. Whenever you stumble or fall, I am there to help you up. Man's tendency is to hide from his sin, seeking refuge in the darkness. There he indulges in self-pity, denial, self-righteousness, blaming, and hatred. But I am the light of the world, and my illumination decimates the darkness. Come close to me and let my light envelop you, driving out darkness and permeating you with peace. 1 John 1:7, Isaiah 61:10, John 8:12. I hope whoever's watching or who watches this later gets something from those verses. You might want to look them up in the Bible, or get yourself a copy of this book. Or if you're unable to get yourself a copy, I'll be happy to buy you one and send one to you. My ma gave me this, and she's given one to a lot of other people that, that just, she enjoys giving this book because it's a nice book. All right, now is the time of the show where I'm like about, I don't know, 15, 20 years behind on this. Today, technically yesterday, May 19th, again, for the first time ever, I received a DVD in the mail to watch from Netflix. That's right, folks. I rented a DVD, a physical DVD from Netflix. Remember when Netflix started? That's what Netflix was. Well, apparently they still do that. It's not just a streaming service, even though it's a giant streaming service now. The DVD program still exists, and I'm just finally got on board with this. I'm several years late, but I finally did it. And I think I just ripped the envelope. I did not mean to do that. Because this, I guess you're supposed to, open this, and the envelope that was mailed to you is the same envelope that you're supposed to send back. And I think I don't know if I tore the envelope too far, and let's see. Oh gosh. Not only am I like 10, 15 years late on this, maybe 20, I don't know. I also am doing it wrong. Don't know how to open the envelope properly, and they're probably not gonna ever send me one again after this. I don't even remember what movie I rented. And I opened something, but it's not the part that has the movie either. This is just weird. I'm just making it worse and worse. Or it's, I don't know. Oh, here it goes. Okay, apparently it's okay that this top part's supposed to come off. Okay. I think I did this all wrong and backwards, and you guys are probably all cracking up right now. Okay. Another thing I'm behind on. Like I said earlier, we recorded top 5 A through Z today. For next week, that'll be the new episode, and it was the letter J. Which is why I ordered this movie in the mail. I forgot what I ordered. I ordered it too last minute, obviously, because we did the show already, and I wasn't able to watch and review this for the show, but it's considered a classic, and I need to watch it regardless. And that is the Spike Lee joint classic, Jungle Fever. So, I'm gonna let everyone know next episode of this and on top 5 of A through Z at some point. I'm gonna let everyone know how much I enjoyed or didn't enjoy this movie. Either way, I'm just psyched to get Netflix in the mail finally. I mean, I grew up going to the video store. It's sad to me that a lot of people will never know that. There's hardly any video stores still in existence. They used to be everywhere. Every great once in a while I'll go to a Red Box and get a movie. Usually I stream stuff on my Fire Stick, like, or my PS4, or I watch DVDs, or I just don't rent movies the way I used to, obviously, So this was exciting for me. It's also called DVD.com, but it's really Netflix. It's a Netflix company, it says, but it's part of Netflix. Like, you go to your, I think the settings maybe, somewhere in your Netflix account, if you have one, go to all your information about yourself and stuff, and it's there somewhere. It says like in your plan, in your billing plan, it says add DVD or Blu-ray to your monthly plan, and just go from there. But yeah, I'm way more excited about this than I should be. Yeah. So this was cool. I think one person watched this live. I saw one person come and go, and hopefully a lot more people will watch it in the reruns. But this has been fun first episode, Szany in the morning. Yeah, I'm stoked. So like my Szany in the morning page and all my other pages, SzanyMan Monday. My author page, my music. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm about to go anyway, but when I start hiccuping, that's even more. That's my cue. Everyone, have a good, blessed day. I want to send nothing but love and happiness and good vibes and prayers and stuff like that to everybody. Good stuff. Goodness. I can never understand that when I worked security, people would get mad when you say things like hello or good luck or peace, have a blessed day. People like, whoa, okay. Don't be blessed. Don't have a good day. Sorry. But, yeah. For all you people out there, this is SzanyMan speaking and signing out. SzanyMan, Szany in the morning. Like I said, keep an eye out because Szany in the morning could come on at any point in the morning, literally, and just keep an eye out. If you're online, anytime between 11:58 p.m. and 11:58 a.m., you might see yourself some Szany in the morning, and you might be like, whoa, where has this been all my life?